Climbing Mount Everest is not merely a test of endurance or strength. It is a battle of will, discipline, and trust in every knot, every anchor, and every step into the unknown. As we ascended higher into the death zone, the thin air became colder, harsher, and more unforgiving. The rope became not just a tool, but a lifeline, the only thing separating us from a deadly fall into the abyss below. Fixed ropes lined the ice-covered ridge like silent guides, placed earlier by Sherpas who risked their lives to secure the path. Each time I clipped my harness into the line, there was a deep silence in my mind, a moment of reflection. This rope must hold. I must trust it, I must move forward. We climbed in single file, one slow, deliberate step at a time. The carabiner clicked into place with a cold, metallic snap. My gloved hands gripped the rope tightly, sliding the ascender up bit by bit. My legs trembling not only from exhaustion, but from the sheer exposure. Below me, the mountain dropped off into a dizzying void. Above, the summit remained hidden behind sheets of blowing snow and wisps of cloud. The rope sections were sometimes frozen solid, crusted with ice that had to be chipped away before we could pass. In the steepest sections, I leaned entirely on the rope, body angled out over the void, trusting that the anchor drilled into the rock or snow wouldn't give out. There is no room for error here. No second chances, every knot, every belay, every connection matters. When we reached the Hillary step, a vertical rock face near the summit, the final fixed rope marked the boundary between fear and glory. I climbed slowly, muscles screaming, lungs gasping, each pull on the rope a desperate bid to rise above the mountain's grasp. And finally, as the world fell away, below and the summit revealed itself, like a ghost through the wind. I clipped in one last time, pulled myself over the final ledge, and stood on top of the world. The rope had brought me here, not as a crutch, but as a partner. A silent companion through the ice and wind, the darkness and doubt. In every fiber of that line was the courage of those who came before, and the resolve to make it home. Up there on the summit of Everest, the sky feels closer, but so does death. The winds tear across the ridge like invisible knives, and the oxygen-deprived air makes every breath a conscious effort. There's no celebration, just silence, snow, and the sound of your heart pounding like a drum inside your chest. You don't stay long. You can't. The descent is where many lose their lives. Fatigue sets in, minds grow foggy, fingers lose sensation, and yet the rope remains your guide, the only familiar thing in an alien world of ice and wind. We reclipped, double-checked our carabiners, and began the painstaking task of going down. Backward carefully, step by cautious step. At that altitude, every move is calculated. You don't just go down, you rappel.